This video is going to serve as your introduction to using basic supply and demand analysis in the foreign exchange market. Specifically, we want to look at one currency relative to another. One currency relative to another. So we're going to construct two side-by-side graphs, one for the market for dollars in the foreign exchange market and one for the market for euros. Now let's just quickly look at the market for dollars. You have a basic supply and demand graph. In the market for dollars, you have a downward sloping demand for dollars curve and an upward sloping supply of dollars curve, and they intersect at some market quantity equilibrium of dollars in the foreign exchange market. Now pay attention closely to how we price dollars in the foreign exchange market when we're looking at comparing it to another currency. In the market for dollars, we want to price our dollars in terms of the relative currency or the other currency. In this case, we're using euros. So in the market for dollars, we want to price those dollars in terms of euros. So the way I'd like you to mark your graphs on the price axis is exactly like this. We want to look at the euro price per dollar. Euro price per dollar. And the symbol for that is just simply euro star at equilibrium over dollars. And that just means the same thing, but in a symbol, euros per dollar. Euros per dollar. Now how to read this is very, very important, because when we start shifting curves, we're going to have changes in valuations of these currencies relative to each other. How you want to think about this is the euro price per dollar in a simple question. What this is asking is, how many euros does it take to buy a dollar in the market for dollars? How many euros does it take to buy a dollar? This is crucial. Please write this down and commit it to memory. So in the market for dollars, we want to price our dollars in euros. In this case, I just started out some equilibrium. Let's assume that right now, 1 euro will exchange for $1. Okay? Or how many euros does it take to buy a dollar? Well, it takes 1 euro to buy a dollar in the market for dollars. Make sense? Are we good? All right. Now, let's move over to the market for euros. The same type of graph setup, except this is going to be for the market for euros. You have a downward sloping demand for euros curve and an upward sloping supply of euros curve. And they're going to meet at some equilibrium market equilibrium quantity of euros, but those euros are going to be priced in dollars. So what you're going to see here is we have a reciprocal situation. A reciprocal situation. So the way you want to read this in the market for euros is the dollar price per euro, or rather, please label this axis in the market for euros, the dollar price per euro. See, that's reciprocal. Over here in the market for dollars, the euro price per dollar. And because it's a reciprocal, we have the dollar price per euro. I should have put the little star signifying that's our beginning point, our equilibrium. And we want to read this. How many dollars does it take to buy a euro? How many dollars does it take to buy a euro? How many dollars does it take to buy a euro? And an important point, these numbers are always going to be reciprocals of each other. So where it takes 1 euro to buy a dollar in the market for dollars, it's going to take $1 to buy a euro in the market for dollars. Is that clear? Are we good? I hope so. If not, please play this back or look over your notes. This is the situation in equilibrium. Now, in the next video, I'm going to use the interest rate change, relative changes in interest rates, to show you how our market equilibriums will change. Thank you very much.